Heyo, welcome back everybody. Chiquino, continuing my Heart of the Swarm mini-series here. This time we're going to look at the Hydra. So let me build one of those. Let's build a couple of those. There we go. So the Hydra essentially has been left unchanged. The one thing that has been added to Heart of the Swarm is it has an upgrade. Everyone knows who's played Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty is a Hydra is slow off creep. The Hydra is just not that fast, 2.25. Not nearly as fast as if he's on creep. If he's on creep, pretty quick. Look at that. He can book. Pretty quick unit there. It's kind of like a Marine with stim. That's how fast this guy moves on creep. So the difference is you can get a tech upgrade once you get to Hive. It's called Muscular Augments. 150 minerals, 150 gas, 100 second build time. It increases your Hydralisk move speed by 25% off of creep. So not just everywhere, only when you're off creep. So let's check the default move speed, 2.25, and when we get the upgrade.
Research complete.
It's up to 2.81, so a little bit quicker. Now, why is this important? How is this useful in Heart of the Swarm? So it's going to come down to unit compositions. Now, the one time, like very few times you would make Hydra in Wings of Liberty, mostly because if you made them, you expected them to die either way. You would either win the game with them or you would die trying to retreat because they're just too slow and everything can catch up to them off creep. So now things are a little bit different because if you make a roach, so let's imagine this composition. You got a roach with, he's got his upgrade, roach horn. He's got his upgrade here, so he's got 3 movement speed off creep. So you got a roach with 3 movement speed and a Hydra with 2.81. This is now a lot more mobile attacking force. So you can imagine attacking like a Protoss third base with just a couple Hydra to add in the DPS and use the roaches for the the meat shield. So normally you would have roaches in here for the DPS, and you just wouldn't even have Hydra because Hydra are too slow. By the time they walk all the way across the map, it takes forever. So maybe a third for Protoss would happen if it's a late third, because like I said, this is a Hive tech, so you're gonna have to be tier 3. So maybe this is some like mid/late game style more DPS you can just throw into your army, because the Hydra really isn't used for anything but besides AA and DPS. So maybe if you're up against a mothership and you want to just get there faster, take it out. Void Ray is obviously good versus Void Rays. So when it comes to really late game, I think you're just going to see a lot more multiple attacks from a Zerg player using Hydra for a little bit bonus DPS with roaches or Zerglings to kind of buffer there. Another change as far as ZVP, that's kind of where that goes. But if we look at ZVZ, it's just gonna allow essentially the Zerg player to put Hydra into his composition and allow him to retreat and retain those forces. It sucks so much to attack with the force and know you're gonna lose the Hydra. It's kind of like, well, here go the Hydra, they're gone. A move and set it and forget it. Those suckers are gone one way or another. Now you actually have an opportunity to save those Hydras. So you can kind of get them in the mid game. Kind of what I'm imagining is you get the Hydra in the mid game for defense, and then once you get up to your Hive tech, you can get that upgrade, and finally you can start actually using those Hydra for more attacks, more quick strikes to deal damage and then fall back. So those are the changes with the Hydra. They're now faster. They can keep up with roaches for the most part, and they're quite snappy. Quite snappy off creep. What is that? 2.81. So let's compare that to, let's say, let's just look at all the Terran units here. So yeah, like faster than a Marine. Faster than Marauder, of course. If you stim it, the guys are going to be 3 points. So they're still faster, but that's going to force the stim. If you want to chase down, the Hydras with their upgrade, you're going to have to stim. So that's going to be kind of something you're going to have to pay for there. It's not just going to be a free, you just get to catch them and kill them thing. So so I think this is pretty good. It's going to make Hydra a lot more useful in the late game as far as attacking key locations, dealing a lot of damage, and just taking stuff out, or even chasing down medevacs. That's actually a pretty useful thing. So medevacs, they have a movement speed of 2.5, and now with this, they're going to be up to 2.81. So you could chase down medevacs. It's like, oh, cool, I just hit his base. I mean, let's have him run a little bit further away. Oh no! So your medevac's getting away. The Hydra slowly going to catch it, and there we go, taking it out. So maybe you won't need to have mutas to chase down medevacs. You can use Hydras to chase down medevacs. That's something else to think about, because besides muta, there's not much you can really do to chase down medevacs. Corruptor's obviously muta, Corruptor kind of all you really had. Fungals obviously you can get lucky and snag one, but I think this is going to be a good upgrade for Zerg players like Amy who just want to have a little bit extra DPS in their army composition, give them some more options for different tactical moves. So that's all I got to say for the Hydra. If you guys have any more questions about the Hydra speed upgrade, post in the comments, let me know, and I'll bring it up. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time.